Okay, video number 6 in the tutorials to build your own Traffic Factory campaign from scratch. Not completely from scratch, because we do give you the starting template with done for you warts project. And again, if you haven't done the done for you warts project, you need to do that before you do this, please. So, last video we went over our schema, Dublin core, got that all set up, and today we're going to be talking about extra content. Extra content basically is used to add, your content to the other pages outside of your post pages. The main content is used to build your post pages, and these are pages that are built with the content that we specify over here, where we also define our meta content, our titles and site names for the project. Over here under markup, under extra content, we have 3 more tabs. We have the index HTML page, our post pages, which are built from our content. We don't do anything there except add, I do anyway, except add the generic legal documents. Category pages and tag pages, we are going to add content to, okay? With the exception that we removed the keyword. If you'll notice this H1 tag, all I did was copied it from here and pasted it. And I'll just do it again, show you quickly what it is. We can copy it all, come back over here to markup, extra content, category page in this case, and I'll just clear that out of there, and we just paste it in here. Okay, we're going to make one change, and that change is we're going to take the keyword out, because this is about our categories. So it's defining, it's the index page for our categories. So each of the 4 categories will have a category page that links out to each of the posts in the category. The tag page is similar. Okay, we're going to add the same content to our tag pages that we have in our on our post pages that are built over here, of course. And again, we remove the keyword because this tag page is for the particular post that it's linking to, and it only links out to the one post, and also back to its category, and also to the index HTML page. The index page is a different animal. We cannot use our tokens or shortcodes on our index page here in extra content. Now, what it does 2 things. It causes you to have to do a little extra work sometimes, but in reality it gives you the opportunity to do a really nice, professional looking index page that may be of better quality than your post pages or your tag or category pages. That's the way I treat it. I treat this as the home page for my website, which is what it is, and I want it to be as appealing as possible to Google. So what I do is I actually will spin an article to use in here, and in this case I'm going to use an article from my Content Factory run that I did, which was for Stop Smoking Pot, and I'm just going to pick a couple of these articles. Okay, we're going to use I got a lot of lose weight on this particular run. Okay, that's okay. Stop smoking pot, lose weight. Stop smoking weed, lose weight. We'll use 2. And we'll add those over here, and then we're going to merge them together using the new feature in Content Factory, the merge. So we merge it. It gives us another entry here. We double click it, and we'll bring it in over here. And we're just going to make this an H2 tag. Just stop smoking pot. That's all. That's all we're going to do with this particular one, and we're going to make it an H2. We're going to update the article, so it's going to save this merged article as this. Then I'm going to click Finish, and I'm going to, let's say, no. We're going to delete these 2, We'll remove those because I only want to spin the one article. So now I'm going to click finish, spin one article. Yes, I'm going to spin one article. Now, I have this particular version set up to use spin rewriter. So what it's doing right now is it's using the API, and it's finished. That was pretty quick. It used the API to go out to spin rewriter and spin this article and bring it back for me. So we're going to use that. So we're just going to right click. We're not going to do a generation here of the article, because what we could do here is we can generate specific, multiple copies of this article if we wanted to at this point using Content Factory. But all we want is the spun article. So we're going to grab it. We're going to come over here and we're going to get rid of everything here except our legal pages. And then we're going to, and I didn't copy that correctly, I guess. Okay, I'm trying my Control-C key here to copy it. It was copying okay for me a little while ago, but we'll get there. Just, okay. There we go. That time we got it copied properly. So I guess it was just my fat fingers weren't doing the job there. So now the other thing we're going to do here is I'm going to come back and I'm also going to add in my H1 tag, just the same as I've got it on my category and my tag pages. So I'll copy that. And we're going to insert that up here and there. Now, we have all of our content done. We have our extra content, our additional content, our extra content for our index page. So we have one good article that it's going to spin for every run that we do. You can replace this from time to time. You can come back over to Content Factory and you can merge another article. You can do another one. So, but for this, for what we're doing, we're just going to do the one as an example for you. And that's it. Now, we're done. Okay, as far as getting everything ready to run so that we can start to deploy this. So, let's give one a go. If we have errors, well, then we'll deal with the errors. We don't have any redirects turned on. The next video, we'll talk about redirects and how I control them. And that's probably going to be about the last video in this series. But for now, first of all, we're going to do an export because we just did a bunch of work. So we want to make sure that we save our work so that we can recover it if something happens. So and we're going to do a start. And we built everything properly first time. Otherwise, we'd have some errors here. So we're going to add this to our dummy uploader. You can see our site name is embedded there. And dummy uploader. Next, and add it. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Too many. We just want to start. So, well now, maybe we do have a problem here someplace because it's sitting on 0. This is one of those things where when this kind of thing occurs, it can be a real bear to find out why this isn't working. It is invariably going to be a problem in one of these token files. So I'm going to pause this video while I figure that out, and then I'll tell you what I found, how I fixed it, and we'll go on from there. Okay, I found it, and it only took me a minute, so that's good. But it's kind of an insidious little thing. The thing that was stopping it from proceeding was that there was a space right there between 2 category names, and as soon as I deleted that space, it's fine. So what we're going to do is, since I know that it's fixed because I just did a run with it, I'm going to export it. It's because I obviously don't want to be scratching my head later if it comes up again. So we'll save that. Now we're going to start it. We're going to add it to our dummy uploader. And this thing better do it right this time. Okay, so here we go. Next, and start, and boom, it's running just fine. And there we go. That quick, built all 100 some odd pages, however many we decided to do. So over here we have our site. And if you look, again, it's everything you need to build, to upload to anywhere, and have a completely, self-contained, totally contained website, ready to go. So this is our index page, and come down here, you can see that we've got links to our category pages, some content that we spun up, and links to our content pages, or our category pages, excuse me. And over here, as you can see, we have links to the individual content pages. We have our same content as we have on each of our content pages themselves, optimized image stuck in there, and our legal pages. Now this is a link to this particular page's tag page, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go there and take a look at it. This is a tag page, has just the one link back to the page that we were just on. We got a different video there. How about that? Link back to the tag page. Link directly to the content page. And that's it. So that's basically the entire thing right there. Any of these links in this particular thing, just go back to the index page, and I'll give you a quick look at what the meta data looks like. It's our Dublin core and our title, and there's no other metadata on the index file at this point in time, the way that we're building these. Only going to get the metadata on the internals. We'll come back over here, and we'll go to a content page and get a peek of that. And there's your meta description. And again, this will be our keyword, our main keyword in our schema, and then our main keyword again in our subject, which these are the keywords that we added. We were randomly selected from a different keyword file. This is our metadata again, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Now, this project it's ready to be deployed up to one of the clouds or to a domain, whichever you prefer, obviously. And that's it for video number 6. Now, the next video, we're going to talk about our redirects and how to control them. Okay, I'm going to show you the way that I do it using pretty links on a WordPress site. As I think everybody should have one, actually, so I'm going to explain why and show you how it works. So that's it for right now.